Ecology as a science. Ecology is the scientific study of the relationships between organisms and their environment. These relationships are complex, varied, and hierarchical. The word ecology was first used by German biologist Ernest Haeckel in 1869. 1869. Haeckel defined ecology as the study of the natural environment, including the relations of organisms to one another and to their surroundings. The environment includes everything biotic as well as abiotic, thus that surrounds an organism. Ecology is the scientific study of distribution and abundance of organisms and interactions that determine distribution and abundance. Ecology is an interdisciplinary science. Ecology as a unifying science is integrating the knowledge of life on our planet. It has changed from a basic science to applied science. It has become an essential science in learning how life survived and grew. Ecology is not just biology but an interdisciplinary science that deals with the totality of living organisms and their relationship with the environment. Ecotype and ecards. Many populations show a series of phenotypic variations as a result of environmental variation. These phenotypic variations usually remain even if the organisms are put in a different environment and are inherited by their offspring, indicating that the characters are genetically rather than environmentally determined. A Swedish ecologist Turesson 1925 studied plant species which showed some genetically fixed phenotypic variations between populations of the Campanula rotundifolia. He found that mountain populations were shorter and flowered earlier than the lowland forms. This suited their growth in short mountain turf and their adaptation for rapid flowering and seed production in the shorter growing season in high altitude mountain habitats. Turson Tureson called these phenotypically different forms ecotypes. Ecotypes can be classified and grouped together, a unit of classification or which contains one or more ecotypes of a species is termed as ecospecies. The term ecospecies has been proposed by Tureson. It is a unit of classification which contains one or more ecotypes which, although infertile but do not cross or at least do not produce viable offspring if crossed with ecotypes of other species. A species with a continuous distribution cannot be divided at any one point into two ecotypes. Ecoline represents the continuous variation or gradual change in plant phenotype and associated genotype along an environmental gradient. An ecard, also known as ecophyne, is a plant species, is a population of individuals which, although belong to the same genetic stock but differ markedly in phenotypes and such as size, shape and number of leaves, etc.